Greetings, friends. Jawless Paul here. We're playing more Pyre. I'm going to try with the mouse and keyboard this time. It didn't ever say recommended to play with a controller. You know, some games, that's what they do. They recommend it that way. I am going to play with a mouse and keyboard, just see how it goes. The downside is a boundless purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and enemies. Let's go talk to some folks. Rookie. Let's talk to him. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the bandwagon. Hey, chum. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. That mustache, though. Would you say... What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the right words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. How did I call it? That's funny. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Rookie wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. Say it looks perfectly fine. Say he might be better off without it. Say nothing. Say it looks perfectly fine. Absolutely. You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie gain +1 hope. Ooh, okay. It's attribute affects duration of banishment. Fantastic. Okay. Let's open this book of rites real quick. Okay. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the book of rites. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus, we reveal a path from the forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide ere the turning of the year's first solstice. Okay. I think we already read this one. Oblige the book that the voice that tells you more. Okay. Okay, we've already read that one. Oh, the roster. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment in the rites. Okay. Masteries, cargo, hope, respawn time 6.7, quickness 3.7 meters per second, glory. This attribute affects damage dealt to the pyre. Aura size. Okay. Okay, let's check out our friend Jodariel. Demon. Okay. Quickness. She's slow. She's leaden. Hope is melancholy. So she has a longer banishment duration. Glory is resplendent, though. Lots of damage to the pyre. And presence is large. Okay, so this is nice. It's more movement for her. She's very slow. Okay. And Rookie. Quickness is nimble. Hope is high. He's righteous. And glory, faint. Presence, insignificant. So this guy's kind of like the middle ground, and then Rookie and Jodariel are the more they're the extremes on either end of the spectrum. Yeah, there's lots of things to read about each of these, and perhaps sometime I will do that. For now, though, I'm going to go, and let's go exit and continue our journey. Jumir Valley. Rookie knows this mountain pass through an arid region further north. I love the little cart rolling through the countryside. It's I feel like they do a really good job of yeah, the foreground and background is really well executed. The climate here in Jomur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? Girl. She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, but you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home or any of us, or any one of us, but at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for a time. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believe they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Interesting. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What are we gonna take in every might... What, we're gonna take in every might-driven, might-bitten drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he'd asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. Oh. He asks that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though, what do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home, they called me lots of names, like the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. My name rhymes with gray. It's just, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that you could help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. Rhymes with gray, May, K, Fay, Day, Xe, Shay, Ray. Let's go. Day. You suggest that the stowaway's girl's name is Day. Why, that's it. My name is Day. My name is Day. Wow. Okay. Where I am from, they called me Day the Dense, but I guess maybe they don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Day along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Day joined the group. She is tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. Cool, new character. So I'm seeing a lot of the influence that this game had on Hades with like the character interactions. It's a bummer that there's not those recorded voice lines for it, because I feel like they could do a really good job with it. But you know, I understand there's a lot of reading. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomur Valley. Your companions wish to hole up there for the night and give Day and all of you a little time to rest. Consider your options. Let's. Oh yeah, let's talk to Day. Day seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it right. You did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I am older by 3 weeks, so I am giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He is a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Brother, huh? Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Now, is this the same... Is this going to be the same thing? Can I turn the page? I can turn the page. Have we not read this? You know that perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile at my liege. Oh yeah, yep, we've read this. Okay. I mean, good enough, right? Hadwin is out for a run. You observe the masks and robes whose old engravings and embroideries suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small they might fit a child. Okay. Let's rock. Let's rock and roll. Oh, look. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Okay, ways to make myself useful. Use what time you have. Forage for resources. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during rites. Teach your fellow exiles the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. Let's go with study in private. You find a relatively quiet secluding to study the Book of Rites, in which, with undivided attention, through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Oh. Cool. Focus on which aspect of the book's right. Its teachings and their wisdom, hope, authors and their prowess, quickness. Innate mystic power, presence. I think I would go quickness. Quickness seems to be a pretty big deal. You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they compose the Book of Rites. Among their many feats, inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within. You cannot tell. You gained the reader's influence, celerity. More quickness. All Nightwings gain +1 quickness. Fantastic. You love to see it. All right, let's continue our journey. Rolling. The path leading farther west splits off, and once again, your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Day seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Ball Flat or Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomir Valley passes the reigns of the Hive Titan. Day believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the 8 scribes. Fall Flat. The south route across the Jomir Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Day believes that those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomir of the 8 scribes. Let's go swift. I like swift. More than power, I feel like swiftness is a big deal in this game. You know? Day is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the rocky pathways of Fall Flat. This was the path that Jomir Many ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence? Him and all his friends, here in the sand and in the air and all about. At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gain +1 quickness for the next rite. Woo! Oh yeah. So Day is kind of like a seer, you know? She can see things. I wonder if she's ever wrong. En route to the spring of Jomir, you hear all about the roving Slug Market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Crew trading post. Yes, we shall. It will commence here. All right, the Slug Market. Do we have any foraged goods? Hey guys, hey, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this Rite's business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. Oh, traveling sales creature that proprietor. Okay. So anyway, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. I guess so. Hey, you know, I'll take it. Mr. Greentail, though, you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you gonna take something off my hands here or what? Drag Moon Crest to your stash. After being banished by an adversary, the bidder has a chance to return immediately. 30%. Laugh. The laugh. Proceed. That's a one-of-a-kind thing you got there, you know. You got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. Switch to the roster to equip the talisman. Apparently, any one of those bozos can get a little edge out of the thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Each of your fellow exiles may have a talisman equipped. Decide who shall wield it. I kind of like my man Edwin to wear it. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all that hoofing around. So, you see, Ruki indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Yes, I think it's time to depart. 200? Good heavens. That's expensive. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friends there, too. I like him. Seems real nice, you know? All right, we can commence the rite, but first we should go to the Black Wagon. Hedwyn has something on his mind. Hedwyn motions for you to join him. While his manner is easy-going as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he's about to say. You'd asked what I did to get thrown in here. Figured I'd tell you. The others know. I was on the blood border for several years, an outrider. No real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harp swooped in, it was up to me to raise the alarm. The northern edge of the Commonwealth is flat and vulnerable expanse. A winged race known as the High Wing Remnant. A war with the Commonwealth. Okay. One day the harps come without warning, no alarm. It was a slaughter. So I heard because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. Look, that's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Hedwyn the Deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I abandoned my post, my friends. They paid dearly for it. I ended up down here. Edwin looks at you as his smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell, but I know that you'd been wondering, and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier that when we first met that you'd go free as well if any of us go free. That promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for hearing me out. There's not much good here in the downside, but at least the past is behind us. He leaves you there to consider his words. Okay, this is the new page, right? How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominions grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day, he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Okay. All right. And wait, who's this? A lone minstrel. A figure sits very still in the corner of the wagon. He is unresponsive, but seems to be alive. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. Another stowaway? We can clear out the cobwebs. These are obviously things we're gonna have hung eventually. Blow those out, sure. You love it. That's great. The interaction is excellent. Okay, commence the rite. Here we go. This is what you guys came here for. Oh, that was a loud clap. Sorry. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice day approaching. You notice too that she's wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Day, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something happened in the sky. I think we're up. Oh boy. Do I choose my roster at this point? I'm curious if if playing with the mouse and keyboard is going to really mess me up or if it's going to be kind of intuitive. During the rites, avoid the auras of your adversaries and banish them with your own.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomia? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
Yep. The sky burns bright once more as your adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles and Nightwings. I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we must offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Okay. You receive the Tailwind Crest from Dalbert. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. Wow. I mean, that's very kind. Why would you give me an advantage? I don't know. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now besides the reader. It's ought to be his call if someone has to stand aside this time. I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite. Prepare to make my choice.
Who shall conduct the rite?
I don't know about Jodariel, honestly. I'm gonna try Day. Equipping Day with a talisman from your cargo. Oh, okay. Right. Even more quickness for her. Sure. Choose her. Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too. Headwind. You didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. Well, I guess I did buff her. Let's use her. Jodariel. As you will. Okay.
It is done.
Well, look at you, chum, making the tough calls. Fine, whatever, I'll sit out. Sorry, buddy. Nightwings, I trust you are all well prepared, for these old eyes yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now let me show you. What? What is happening? Oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. Why can't I move? What is happening?
Already does your fire's flame begin to flicker.
Why? Okay, I need to figure out the controls here. I was just moving. Move to cursor. Move left, move up, move down. Yeah, okay, so I want WASD. Pass left, pass or a cast. Okay. Okay, that's what I want. That's the one that I was expecting. It seemed like perhaps
A banishment. Fates are banished
Oh
to the
yeah.
last.
Look at that. Look at that was good. Look forth, my son, the waters of Jomir Manymane brings blessings unto us this eve. 6 of the 8 scribes, known as the brave or the alpha chief. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting. Collect moon drops. Okay.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son?
Oh yeah.
Jodiel doused the adversaries' flames.
Jodario. Whoops. Whoa, gosh.
Dalbert quenched the fires of his foe.
All right. I pushed the pass button rather than.
The orb engulfed
Got him.
in fire.
Oh
See
shucks.
what transpired there.
Okay, we got 3. Yeah.
Magnificent.
Just 10 left. Okay.
The rite is nearly ended. And
Got him.
it is done.
Not too bad.
The Night Wings prevail.
Night Wings.
It was a glorious performance,
Huzzah!
I must say.
We didn't even really have to
Perhaps
pass.
you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Oh, so we did it, didn't we? We did it all right. Alas. And in so doing, we set back that family we confronted. Exiles of the Nightwing, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Huh. Okay. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Alright, his mastery. Hedwyn gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Let's go with 50% more stamina.
The general reveals his stratagem.
Okay.
A flash of inspiration for next time.
Tremendous. Okay.
Until the stars align.
Hello, excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them? What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that. I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me. And so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait. I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. You may switch to different difficulty setting at any time in the options menu. We may up the difficulty a little bit if we keep kind of doing super well in these fights. It looks like we got like some. The minstrel. As you return to the wagon after vanquishing the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who has been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others and search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about that, minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more. Seek out your destination. It must be that. I mean, is that it? It's... Oh, it's my current location, so that must be it right there. Whoa. It's Skelly. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Toward the cairn of Haub, then? That's right. We have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for him for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. All right, let's do this dialogue, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Oh, he's pissed that I left him behind. After having vanquished the fate with ease last night, you find Ruki off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. Well, look at what we have here. If it isn't my old good chum. Oh yeah, I'm mad. You bet I'm mad. Who wouldn't be if they don't get to run around in the cold wearing old robes? Good thing the others managed to scrape by without my help. He complains like this for some time, and then... Okay, it's out of my system now. I'm out for a quick walk. Know what I mean? He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he no longer has misgivings about what had transpired, and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jodariel... I don't know what... He's a cur, a savage, a nomad. So it's interesting. Interesting, the different races in this game. All right. Well, cool. It's fun to get these guys. Let's take out the cobwebs again. We don't need these cobwebs here. Take those away. Any other cobwebs? No, there's one. Day's scribe catcher. The bundle of sticks Day insists on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. All right. Well, friends, thank you so much for checking out this video. Pyre, man, it's an interesting game. The story portion is the largest part, it seems, and the actual like gameplay where you're running around and playing 3-on-3 basketball is very minimal, at least thus far. And maybe it'll pick up later, but I'm guessing this is kind of the balance, that it's about every 30 minutes you get a game and you get the dialogue. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.